El Girone. Yeah, bro. So, to be fair, actually, I made a post for I recorded a
Bro,
video
your journey,
for my
bro. Your
content, my social
fucking
media. That
journey,
is
mate.
a Q&A that someone asked me, like, how did you start doing SEO? And then I did like, clack, 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 I answered fast. But yeah, bro, it's like, I mean, like you said before, I used to play football. And then in different countries and so on. And then I came back to Spain, which is like my home. I was playing in West Ham, and I was playing in Campello.
Bro, which team do you play in?
Up the Hummers. No, but yeah, bro. So yeah,
Bro, I can't believe I'm sitting here with a former veteran of West Ham, huh?
So nice compared with the rainy, Netherlands, England, and all that. So yeah, I came back, and I remember the last year of football. I don't really know how. I think it was with like a YouTube ad, and then a few random things. I started getting into like digital marketing. I was like, oh, what is this thing? Like for me, it was as like something super new now, like NFTs. When people are getting to know that, it's like, oh, this is completely new. For me, it was like that. It was like, oh, what is this? I didn't even know what marketing was. I was like, what? So yeah, I started learning there a little bit and stuff. It was interesting, but marketing touches so many points that at the end of the day, because we are people that we like a lot of things, this sort of work suits us, because it touches a lot of psychology, because I used to study psychology too, design, technical stuff, and so I was definitely attracted to it straight away. And I was like first studying, and then I got like jobs just because of the English. So here in Spain, when you know English, you already have like quite a few jobs that people are willing to teach you rather than you knowing already the stuff just because you know English. So it's like, oh, let's teach this guy marketing because he already has English and he can do all the other stuff.
Let's go.
So yeah, so I initially joined like a digital marketing company that was focused on like one part of this, which was like advertisement and mail marketing. And then after some time, I joined another one that was like a little better and stuff. But I remember when I first joined that one, it had a bit of hype because it was from the owners of like a company in Spain that was really successful, of eyeglasses called Hawkers, and they were the owners of that. So when I was there, I was like, damn. So I was there for a few months, but because it was a startup, it was only like 4 people working, and you could see, when you have a lot of money, we're not there yet, but when you have a lot of money, we see a business as like the biggest thing, like your company, my agency, blah, blah, blah. But when you have a lot of money, the company is just like little, another one of many, right? So I think one of the owners of this eyeglasses company, they just made a little agency just to see if it worked or not. So after a few months, you could see it wasn't quite working. I remember when they told us like, oh, because our job is to do advertisement in social media and some things, and then later after a few months, they told us like, oh, could you do some outreach too? Outreach means like looking for clients, and then that's when we're all 4 of us were like, this is not really working, obviously. So we started doing it, and I was like, literally, I can do this for me. I don't know why. I think it's because I was learning digital marketing and starting to understand SEO. And then, my job was really good, the job, because it's a typical job. I could go whenever I want. Remember, it was a joke, that thing. Like, I could go, like, start whenever. And
holy shit, dude.
yeah, that was brilliant. You can bring dogs and shit. It was like, what the fuck is going on here? We were shitting the dog there. One time he shot there, bro. I'm not going there for a week, man. It's the most horrific smell.
Oh my god.
Bro, shit is another level, bro. That's horrendous. How we talk from digital marketing to shit, bro? How do we do this? No, but I remember I was like, I don't know why, I just made a click in my head. I was like, I can do this by myself, bro. So I really remember, it's almost like a movie. I remember I had that thought for a bit, but it was one morning when I was like, boom, in my head, I'm like, I can do this for myself. I'm gonna do it. After because we used to have lunch there, and after lunch we had 1 hour. I was like, boom, let me have lunch and then send some messages. And then I started looking, bro. Just you don't have a lot of time in 1 hour to do, And I wrote a message to like quite a good restaurant here that they already have like good social media, so it wasn't really a good person to contact actually. But I contacted them, and the guy answered, bro. I was like, oh no, fuck. I was like, yes, but also fuck. Like, oh damn. And it was like, at the time I didn't know, but he was like a Mexican guy, really like straight to the point and stuff.
Guy.
So he was like, oh, let's
meet. Remember him.
Yeah. He's like, let's meet tonight. And so I was like, oh fuck. So yeah, and I went there. And I honestly surprised myself because I didn't have because now with the meetings they're really like closing clients is not a problem, but because I know what I'm talking about and I have the experience and expertise. But at that time I had nothing. I had a blog post experience, like reading the 15 things to do with SEO, all these things, and yeah, I don't know. I just it came out of me, something that I knew I had it, but not in that sort of setup of like a business call and so on. And I closed the client, and I was just initially, quite surprised, especially my initial clients. They really didn't care too much what I did. They just, I don't know, my mom always jokes, like, especially when I had my second client a few months after this, which was a really nice Dutch guy. I get on really well with Dutch people. They're really nice. And I lived in the Netherlands for 2 years. So, and he was like, my mom said, I think he just hired you because he likes you, like when we met, he was like talking with a friend, like, because they didn't really know what I was doing. There wasn't really results compared to what I get now. Now everything's struck to a T,
exactly.
But yeah, that's how I learned, bro. And I initially was like, let me get my, get to the, like you said before, the level of paying my rent with this. And I always knew, I'm like, man, I'm basically going to university or like learning something and getting paid for it, because there's people who learn what I'm doing and not really even that, because university, they just say a few things and that's it. Especially with like D2 marketing degrees, like what is this? And but I was getting paid. I was like, man, I love this. And I was just getting my money, like it was enough to like pay rent, like you said, but not a lot. But I didn't even want to grow. I remember, because I was like, I want to be legit. Like I know that if I grow, I know I'm being really lucky with this style of clients that they don't really care. And it was like 3 or 4, sometimes 2, sometimes 4, around that. And I was like, I know this is not reality. I'm gonna get with clients who are gonna be on my ass, oh, the results, this and that, and you just get stressed, man. And everything took a long time to do. Every action I had to do, because I didn't know, I had to search it, like how to do this. It takes a long time to do, but I was always motivated, because I thought, next time I know how to do it. This is how you learn. Doing, but just doing. And
that is crazy. You get actually get paid, like you said. You're getting paid for learning. That for actually.
Yeah.
How to say, like normal typical learning school is like go to school, study, go out, apply it, get money. But there's like you go into a practice, you get money, you learn, you have fun. It's like what a great combination, really.
Definitely. No, and I think there's many factors there that are under my control. Of like, learning, I don't know, a lot of things are my control, but other things are not under my control. Like, I think I was really lucky with a specific thing that I got interested in, which is SEO. I didn't say it, but I do a specific part of digital marketing, which is ranking websites in Google. If you have a business and your type of business, which most of them do, there are potential clients who could potentially buy from them at some point. They all have questions, and people go to Google to search for questions. So whether you're searching a question to perhaps buy something in the future that you yourself searching might not even know, so you're getting a bit of knowledge, or you're straight away looking buy property in this city or something like that. If a website appears there, if a brand appears there, and you go to the page and the page is
what a huge potential that is. Like you have a business, you'll be able to rank in those top or whatever that down is. What a huge, like if you think about it, whatever it is people are searching for, whatever you're selling, what you're searching for, what a huge opportunity to get people to see you just by ranking. It's like unbelievable marketing.
Yeah, and I always try to explain when I have meetings, I try to understand really quickly the client. If it's the type of client I need to explain in very basic, intermediate, advanced stuff. But I always start with this thing, is that the thing that is a game changer with SEO is that the potential client is looking for you rather than the business looking for them. So it's like we were saying initially with Norwegian Academy, when people come to you, everything is easier, right? So Other types of advertisement are more intrusive in a way. So ads, no one wants to see ads. You're in social media, you want to see, cats eating or I don't know, memes and stuff. Suddenly you get like, oh, buy a property here. It's like, oh, come on. So, but with SEO, the person has made the choice to search for you. So every kind of thing, for example, like click-through rate, how many people click when they see you, or how many people convert, they do an action. Everything's way higher simply because of that, because people have chosen that they want to see you. So that's a great selling point. And my point to explain all this was that I think I was really lucky also that this specific part of marketing is really booming. So, I was in the right place at the right time. I think you too, bro, which is so similar to each other. You too with you, because at the end of the day, you started doing some videos and stuff. And for example, with Rebi or myself, we do our videos, and because it's really a niche market, it's much harder to get views. But your one, you get boom, a lot of views, but not only views, followers, those followers turn into clients. So I think it's because it's a need in the market. People need online, a quick way to learn Norwegian and so on. So you're there, you give it to them, they give you money, that's it. That's how it works. So yeah, we've been lucky there with that, I think. So yeah, I don't know. I think cool, yeah. You were before I had to say my story because it was okay, yeah, fucking the big thing, bro. So yeah, so I've been growing and stuff, and there was a point that I said, okay, I'm ready. I have enough knowledge to get more clients and to know what I'm doing, because I really wanted to create a structure. I always work better, like, with structures, and I literally, I'm a freak with this. I always write down what I do specifically, how long I take, and so on. So that turns into my clients too. I create things that later are more efficient. So I get the same result or better with less time or less resources. So there was a time I said, okay, I can get more clients. I'm not gonna go crazy. So I started growing, and that's when I started my social media. And basically the same thing as you. I said, okay, let's do videos. Let's mix my knowledge and my sort of, I'm crazy and stuff. So let me entertain people so they stay watching the videos, and hopefully I get clients. Maybe no, maybe yes. But the goal was three things: to get more authority in my niche, in my market. So yeah, I get more clients because people might see a few of my videos, try to learn, and in the end they're like, oh, I don't have time for SEO, let's just hire this guy. I know he's good. And also, to create a community, and in the future perhaps monetize it, with brands paying me to mention their tool or whatever. So yeah, funny enough, especially TikTok. TikTok is the one I've grown the most, which it would be the least serious one. Probably LinkedIn will be the most serious one, but TikTok is the one who worked the best, and I got all the clients from TikTok.
That's crazy, man.
So